The Webster University baseball coaching staff, led by head coach Will Curry, would like to take this time to recognize 14 graduating seniors that are a part of the class of 2026. Our first senior is number 2, Cole Egerton. Cole came to Webster from Cleveland State University and is being scored out in the field by his parents, Pete and Erica Egerton. On the mound, Cole appeared in one game, he won in the third inning, giving up no runs and striking out one. He missed the rest of the season with an injury. In the classroom, Cole gained his master's in business administration. After graduating, he plans to stay in St. Louis and work for USI Insurance as an employee benefits insurance analyst. Ladies and gentlemen, number 2, Cole Egerton. Our next senior is number 13, Dalton Rose. Dalton came to Webster after spending 2 years at Lyon University and is escorted to the field by his parents, Karen and Mike Rose. On the field, Dalton has played 73 games, starting 68 of those. In his career at Webster, Dalton has a .335 batting average, 78 hits, 18 doubles, and 4 home runs. Finally, Dalton has thrown out 29 and 87 runners. In 2025, Dalton helped the Ivy Warlock to a SEAC regular season championship, a SEAC tournament championship, and an NCAA regional appearance. In the classroom, Dalton is majoring in business administration. Dalton is unsure of what his plans are after college. Ladies and gentlemen, number 13, Dalton Rose. Our next senior is number 17, Carter Hunt. Carter came to Webster from San Diego, California, and is being scored out to the field by his parents, Stacy and Matt Hunt, his brother Andrew, and his grandfather Stan. As a 5-year member of the team, Carter has appeared in 50 games with 43 starts, a career record of 24 and 2 saves in 217 and 1/3 innings pitched. Of the 947 batters that Carter has seen in his career, he has 212 strikeouts and 94 walks. At Webster, Carter is currently 7th all-time in wins, 5th all-time in strikeouts, 3rd in games started, and tied for 5th in innings pitched. In 2022, Carter was named the SEAC 13 All-Conference team. At the conclusion of the 2025 season, Carter was named the ACA First Team All-Region, E3Baseball.com Second Team All-Region, and a SEAC First Team All-Conference, as well as Region 8 All-Defensive Team. Before the 2026 season, he was named a preseason All-American. Carter is a 3-time SEAC regular season champion, a member of 3 NCAA regional teams, and a 2-time SEAC tournament champion. 20, Quinton Johnson. Quinton came to Webster from Harvard College and is being escorted out of the field by his parents, Holly and Erica, along with his girlfriend, Ava Latang. On the field, Quinton appeared in 17 games, tallying 2 hits and 6 runs scored, before battling in for most of the 2026 season. In the classroom, Quinton majored in exercise science. After graduating, he planned to attend Lyon University and become a chiropractor. Ladies and gentlemen, number 20, Quinton Johnson. Our next senior is number 15, James Lejeune Judith. James came to Webster from Highland Ranch, Colorado, and is being escorted out of the field by his mom, Carla Lejeune. On the baseball field, he has appeared in 11 games, posting 12 strikeouts in 10 2/3 innings. As a 4-year member of the team, he is a 3-time SEAC regular season champion, a member of 3 NCAA regional teams, and a 2-time SEAC tournament champion. James was also a member of the 2024 and 2025 SEAC All-Academic teams. He is a master of James Business Administration. After graduation, he plans to work in sales while continuing his art career. Ladies and gentlemen, number 15, James Lejeune Judith. Our next senior is number 43, Zach Bieber. Zach came to Webster from Lewis and Clark Community College and is being escorted to the field by his parents, Andrea and Matt Bieber. On the field, Zach pitched 20 1/3 innings, had 19 strikeouts, and a record of 1-0. As a senior member of the Warlocks, Zach is a SEAC regular season champion, a SEAC tournament champion, and a member of the 2025 regional team. In the classroom, Zach is majoring in exercise science. After graduation, he plans to become a certified personal trainer and work toward goal winning in the gym. Ladies and gentlemen, number 43, Zach Bieber. Our next senior is number 1, Charlie Pelliser. Charlie came to Webster from Daytona State College and is being escorted to the field by his parents, Mike and Melissa Pelliser. On the field, Charlie has appeared in 25 games, making 11 starts. In his career, he had 11 hits, including 1 double and 6 runs scored. As a 2-year member of the Warlocks, Charlie is a SEAC regular season champion, a SEAC tournament champion, and a member of the 2025 regional team. In the classroom, he is majoring in business administration. After graduation, Charlie began his baseball coaching career with Florida State College in Jacksonville, getting his master's from the University of North Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, number 1, Charlie Pelliser. Our next senior is number 25, Elijah Paula Matthews. Eli came to Webster from Chicago, Illinois, and is being escorted out to the field by his mom, Alicia Matthews, and Lori Paula. On the field, Elijah was in 54 games, starting 14 of those. He pitched 111 innings and 115 strikeouts. In 2025, he was a SEAC All-Conference 13 was elected. During his 5 years at Webster, Elijah is a 3-time SEAC regular season champion, a member of 3 NCAA regional teams, and a 2-time SEAC tournament champion. In the classroom, Elijah is majoring in exercise science. After graduation, he plans to get his master's in exercise physiology. Ladies and Webster University Athletics Department wishes all 14 graduating seniors the best in their future endeavors. As you know, you will all go do great things in this world. Fans, can we all stand as one and give one final applause for our team?
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Gorlock Sports Network. My name is Kellen Fermanak, and I'm joined by
Matt Rumping.
And it's senior day here at Arsenal BG Ballpark as the eyes across the slack are watching the biggest series of the season as your Webster University Gorlocks are facing off against the Lyon College Scots, and we are underway. It's a packed house here in Sauget, Illinois. On the mound for your Gorlocks will be the southpaw, Ryan Greifeld. Gorlocks took game one by a final score of 10-3. Put up some crooked numbers throughout the match. A few homers to go with it. An exciting night. And now here's the scenario. If the Gorlocks sweep the series, they automatically take home the conference title. Spalding in second, Lyon in third. Same if they split. Webster needs to win just one to take home those honors, as there's a fly ball into right field. Getting under is Mosier, and he makes the grab. The wind blowing out to right today. And with that shallow right field fence, anything can happen with fly balls out there. So there's one gone for Ashton Compton. Greifeld this season in conference play, so in 34 2/3 innings, the tune of a 3.12 ERA, 40 punch-outs, 10 walks. Following up his SLAC Pitcher of the Year season with another excellent one. As Compton takes a big hack. The 1-1 is in there. So Lyon, while they're still unable to take home first place honors for the regular season, if they do sweep, they will get that first round bye in the conference tournament, as there's a backwards K for Ryan Greifeld. Starting his appearance strong.
Left fielder, number 13, Braden Bramlett.
And with the same lineup the Gorlocks put up yesterday, Webster putting their best foot forward to try to take this game and have an easy game three. As we mentioned, will not matter what happens in that third game if the Gorlocks are able to take 2 of 3. But it will matter for Lyon. The 1-0 is away. Up to the plate now is Braden Bramlett, one of the best hitters in the SLAC. Takes a big cut. Bramlett, second, just behind James Theodore. Batting average, conference play with a .427. His .591 on-base percentage. It's a conference-leading number. But he's at a 2-strike count against Greifeld. So Ryan looks for a 1-2-3. Here's the pitch. Taken low and away, and the count is now full. A blank slate for Bramlett. Going to have to get something started for the Scots. Here's the payoff. Sharply hit foul over towards the Gorlocks bullpen. It's another overcast day here in Sauget. Mid-50s. Sun peering out of the overcast clouds. Another payoff pitch, and another one fouled back. Dalton Groves behind the dish. The second game in a row for Webster. Count stays full. Another one coming. That one drilled into left field. Hart's ranging, and he makes the catch. Greifeld takes care of the side on senior day as we head to the bottom of the first. Score 0-0. On to the Webster hitters, and leading things off will be James Theodore. Theodore capping off a monstrous season. Currently batting .469 in conference play. As he tries to end things with the bang. First pitch is down low. So, Matt, we're right coming up on the conference tournament. What do you think's, well, let me just ask this. Do you think the Gorloks are well suited for the conference tournament?
You know, I think the Gorloks are probably the best suited team in the SLIAC for this tournament. I mean, they've got everything. They've got contact. They've got power. They've got speed. They've got great fielding, great pitching. I think there's a reason why the Gorloks right now are the front runners to be the one seed in the SLIAC, and I think that if they hold out, win this game, I think that there's a great chance that they make it very far in the SLIAC tournament.
Absolutely. Very excited to see it start next week. It happened in O'Fallon, Missouri, pretty close to home. With just one win today, as we mentioned, Gorloks take home the regular season title as well as that first round bye. As there's a sharp grounder to short. Throw to one will be in time. A nice snag by Jarius Edwards.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 9, Adam Mosier.
Adam Mosier coming up now for the Locks. If we want to talk about monster seasons, how about Adam Mosier? .393 batting average in conference play. 17 stolen bases, a .1260 OPS, ranking second. Right behind his teammate Nick Wroblewski, who stands in the hole. One nearly clips him. On the mound for the Scots is Jonah Wilkerson. This is Wilkerson's first conference start in such games. He's pitched to the tune of a 2.93 ERA or 15 2/3 innings. It's pretty efficient on the mound. 10 strikeouts to just 2 walks. Was able to bat it back in a 3-0 count against Theodore. Here's the 1-2 to Mosier. Off the handle. Throw across the diamond is going to get past the first baseman, and Mosier taken around for second, and he will be there easily. An E3 on Ashton Compton at first.
Now batting, the catcher, number 13, Dalton Grove.
Although it could also go to Hahn over at third as the throw went a bit awry as he was rushing in to make the grab. So now with a man in scoring position, up steps senior Dalton Groves. Try to drive in the first run of this game. First pitch. Taken away. One thing you can always rely on Groves for is putting the ball in play. Over 81 at-bats this season. He's only struck out twice in conference play. As there's a throw off the legs of McCoy getting under the tag. No! Mosier called out as McCoy guns him down. And now Groves with no one on the paths has a 1-1 count with 2 outs. It's the second caught stealing from McCoy. The 2-1 to Groves. A nice take. The Gorloks have swiped 63 bags, using their legs to produce a lot of their runs in conference games. have only allowed 9 stolen bases on 19 attempts from their opponents. And the man who just walked, a big cause for that number as he takes his base on 5 pitches. And the baton is passed off for Nick Wroblewski.
Number 8, Nick Wroblewski.
Wroblewski leads the conference in OPS at a mark of 1,300, highlighted by a 793 slugging. Had an excellent day at the plate yesterday, went 3 for 4 with a solo shot to right center.
Wroblewski's one out also almost went over the fence itself.
Yes. He's caught at the track, heels to the fence. So he takes a big cut, but no dice. Wilkerson up in the count, 0-2. Looking to get out of the first unscathed. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Nice punch out by Wilkerson to end the inning as we head to the top of the second. Don't go anywhere. Second inning of work for Ryan Greifelt. Facing Tyler Hahn to lead off. First pitch will be in there. It's a lefty-on-lefty matchup. Hahn went 2 for 3. Got the only extra base hit of the game for the Scots yesterday. It's a ground rule double that had some spin on and hopped over. I'm not even sure what to call that. I don't want to call it the left field wall because obviously no ball can hop over that fence, but the short fence near the Gorlock's bullpen in foul ground. So there's not much foul territory past about 250 feet. The 1-2 is just outside. Ryan wanted that one as well.
Yeah, he thought he had it for sure.
So the count is now 2-2. Sharp grounder to the right side, and that'll find the gap. Hahn picks up the first hit of the game, and Lyon has their leadoff man aboard.
The designated hitter, number 18, Slade Inman.
Cooper McCoy up next. McCoy's been one of the best hitters in the conference to also play behind the dish. .667 slugging, tied for 4th in conference play. .387 batting average is 8th. The 0-1 taken away. The 1-1 to the senior. Hit the other way. Gloved at first by Wielt. He'll touch the bag. So that'll move Hahn over to second.
Now batting for Lyon, number 18.
So there's a man in scoring position for Slade Inman. Inman looking for his first hit on the series. Inman, one of 7 Scots batters to bat over 300 in conference play with a qualified amount of ABs. That pitch is able to find the zone. One tipped into the mid. We talked about it yesterday too. One of the Achilles' heels for this dangerous Scots lineup has been the strikeouts. Struck out 153 times in conference play. Victim of 10 from Hunt yesterday as there's a ground ball over to second. Glove, throw to 1 is in time. A nice stretch by Wielt, who was able to corral the throw from Hutchings.
Yeah, Hutchings really had to run in, charge in as fast as possible, and had to make a throw across his body. Wielt, like you said, great job being able to stretch out and glove it.
Hahn move over once again. So now the first run of the game just 90 feet away. But Landon Swallow will have to get a hit to score him. First pitch blocked. That'll hold Hahn over at third. The 0-1 in there. Swallow takes one down the gut, and the count is 0-2. Greifeld looking for another clean inning. Here's the pitch. Swing and a tip. So close. Looked like it bounced just in front of Groves behind the dish. The count stays the same. Here comes another. There it is. Greifeld gets out of a bit of a jam unscathed as we head to the bottom of the second. Score 0-0. Reed Hippis to lead off the second. Was one of 3 Gorloks hitters to bring out some fireworks after he laced one over that large left field wall for a homer. He takes a big cut, trying to do it once again. Hippis, like many of these Gorloks batters, has had himself one heck of a year. He takes one inside.
Another thing I want to bring up from yesterday's game, Reed Hippis actually stole home on that trickery play that they had on the base pass.
Yeah, Hartz took off for second, but held up in the middle of the paths, and Hippis took full advantage. The 2-2 on the hands, fly ball into right should be easy, and it is.
Batting now for Webster, the left fielder, number 27.
There's one for Ryan Hartz. Hartz yesterday, 2 for 3. We'll watch that first one in there for a strike. Wind still blowing out to center field. Righties who can hit oppo will have a nice time today if they're able to send one the other way. The 1-1 chop to the left side. Throw across the diamond is in time. So 2 quick outs for Wilkerson.
First baseman, number 30, Ethan Wheels.
Up now is Ethan Wielt. Wielt has played in 18 of 22 conference games. Only started in 13. However, he ranks 3rd in the SLIAC batting average at .420. An on-base percentage in the 500s, slugging in 600s. When it's been his turn, he's shined. He's been juggling time with Matthew Lanier at first. The 1-1 to the junior. Foul tipped. Wilkerson 1 strike away from sitting down the side. Here's the 1-2. Off the handle. Would be a tough play. Throw is way high. Wielt holds up at first. After the ball ricochets right back to the glove of Compton from the brick wall.
Second baseman, number 0.
Yeah,
Tyler
just
Hutchings.
something I noticed there. Hahn actually moved right in front of Edwards. Edwards had a easy made play right to him. Hahn taking multiple steps into the path of Edwards and then making an awry throw there.
So the show goes on. Talon Hutchings up next, with Wielt at first. It's the second error already for the Scots. Another one off the handles, popped up on the infield. And coming in from second to make the catch is Landon Swallow. So that'll do it. So we still remain scoreless as we head into the third. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Jarius Edwards to lead off the third for the Scots. Just one hit for both of these powerhouse lineups through 2 innings. So far, Wilkerson and Greifeld have done a great job on the mound. As the 0-1 lifted high in the air and right, getting under it is Mosier, and he makes the catch. Both pitchers have been pretty efficient as well. 28 pitches for Wilkerson, 34 for Greifeld. Up next will be Caleb Collins. First one be in there. Collins out of the 9-hole, went 1 for 3 yesterday. The 0-1 taken outside. I want to give a big shout out to all the Gorlock seniors: Cole Eggerding, Dalton Groves, Carter Hunt, Noah Jensen, Colin Johnson, Quentin Johnson, Shane Lejeune de Acutis, Zach Meaver, Charlie Pellissier, Eli Rampala Matthews, A.J. Simmons, Shona Taylor, Nick Wroblewski, and Andrew Zanakis. Congratulations to all the seniors and their Gorlock's careers as Collins goes down swinging. We were talking before the game about how the Gorlocks are putting their best foot forward with their lineup so they can have fun with Game 3. Scenario stays the same no matter what if the Gorlocks win 1 today, as they will take home the regular season title with just a win. The 1-0 to Marcotte is in there. Another one finding the zone, and the count's 1-2. Ryan trying for another 1-2-3. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. It's another punch out for Ryan Greifeld as he sits down the side. Score remains 0-0. Don't go anywhere. No score through 2 1/3 as there's one deep into center from Pellissier, but nothing working out. Collins running out to get that one.
Now batting,
We go back to the top of the line with James Theodore. Over at Blackburn, scores now 1-0. Spalding in the top of the 6th. So we'll keep an eye on that game because that has a chance to shake things up over on our end here. The 0-1 drilled to left, and that'll fall for a base hit. Theodore gives the Gorloks their first hit of the game.
The right fielder, number 9, Adam Mosier.
Now there's a threat on the pass for Adam Mosier. I mean, shout out to Wilkerson, too. First time through the order, was able to take care of a scary Webster lineup. But the Gorloks have seen him as Theodore fakes taking off. James Rake's second in slack play with 19 stolen bases. Gets a lot of opportunities. So 523 on base, that's third in the conference. Mosier takes one up high. Last night, Mosier gave himself the outright lead in slack, homers with 8. Sent one deep over that left center wall. The 1-1. Ball fouled and out of play. So it's a 2-strike count on Mosier. See if Theodore stays put. Pick off attempt. Got to keep James honest over there. Stole a base yesterday. Staying put, the 1-2 chopped up the middle in a rough spot. Only play will be at first, and no chance to get Mosier. It's an infield single for Adam Mosier, and the baton is passed off to Dalton Groves.
Now batting, the catcher, number 13.
Not the situation that Lyon wants to be in right now. Two of the fastest players in the SLIAC on base, and one of the best contact hitters in the SLIAC at the plate right now.
Groves went 2 for 5 yesterday, but all 3 of his outs were line outs. 1 to left, 2 to right. He was on the ball yesterday. His first at bat, he lined out to left and then adjusted, and all the rest of his hits went out to right. Both runners taken off. It's a double steal. Throw down. No chance. 2 stolen bases for Theodore and Mosier. And a treacherous spot for Jonah Wilkerson.
And that's exactly what I was talking about there with the two of the fastest players in the SLIAC. Being able to get that double steal and prevent the potential of a double play, that's huge right here in this situation.
You see the Scots infield playing in. Let's see if Groves swings 2-0. He does, and he drills one deep to right field. Going back, And it's gone! Dalton Groves strikes on senior day, and it's 3-0 Gorlocks. The senior going yard to open up the scoring for Webster. And the Gorlocks faithful going berserk.
That one just barely snuck over that steam fitter's sign there in right field. You got to think if Marcotte was playing a little bit further back, he probably could have gotten to that one.
And the party continues as Wroblewski drills one to left center. He'll take a turn at first, but hold up there. 100 off the bat of Nick Wroblewski. And we're seeing some arms warm up in the Scots bullpen. And yeah, you're right. Marcotte was playing in. You could tell right away off the bat he was going to get burnt. But it goes yard. Looks like we'll have a mound visit for the Scots. Groves, a big part of the Gorlocks run to the regionals last year. A transfer from Fontbonne just a year before the school's closure. It's been a key part of the Gorlocks lineup for the past 2 years. And making his presence known on senior day. And now, with a man on first, coming up is Reed Hippis. Tell you, this Gorlocks lineup does not get any easier. The entire lineup primed to strike as Hippis takes one up high. The 1-0 will be in there. Reed flew out his first time up. Takes one on the turf. Good stop by McCoy. Making it now 2-1. Sharp grounder over to short. Could be two. Toss to two. Flow to first. It's a double play. So the inning is over, but the damage has been done. A 3-run shot from Dalton Groves opens up the scoring on senior day as we head to the fourth. Score now 3-0 Gorlocks. Scots playing catch-up in the fourth. Ashton Compton will lead things off. Greifeld has given up just one hit through 3 innings. Lyon needs to start a rally. Get only one extra base hit yesterday. It's Tyler Hahn. Saw a lot of infield singles from the Scots. Only about 2 hits to the outfield yesterday. Here's the 1-2. Off the end of the bat, out in shallow left. Theodore getting under it. He makes the grab.
Left fielder, number 13.
Seems to be a common theme in the Gorlock outfield is the hats flying off.
I was going to say, do you think a ball hit right at him, his hat flies off anyway?
You
If
know,
so, I like that.
I would say there's a non-zero chance at this point.
Braden Bramlett up next. First pitch is in there. Well, if you've never been to Sauget or just this part of East St. Louis in general, it is very windy here. It's very flat on this side of the river. And the wind can do some crazy things at this ballpark. We're seeing today it's blowing out pretty strong. This is a big cut from Bramlett. And he's down to the count 1-2.
We had a stretch there for a little while where we had almost no wind.
Mm-hmm.
But then we had that giant thunderstorm, and this weekend it's been blowing like crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely cooled down this week. It's been around the mid-50s, low 60s. Mentioned it yesterday. On Monday, there was a tornado watch here in St. Louis.
Tornado warning.
Oh. Here's the pitch from Greifeld. Swing and a miss, strike 3. A big punch out
Baseman, number 28, Tyler
for the southpaw, and there's 2 gone. Tyler Hahn, the last chance on the inning. Greifeld already with 5 Ks. Trying to match or improve on Carter's 10 yesterday. The 1-0 is in there. I'm surprised we're seeing as much sun as we're seeing right now. It's projected to be a pretty overcast day. While it is, it's peering through the clouds. The 2-1 fouled off. Greifeld just 1 strike away from sitting down the side once again. No one on, 2 outs for Tyler Hahn. Here's the pitch to the lefty. Grounded up the middle. Diving glove, throw to first is in time! What a play from Charlie Pellissier. And a great stretch at first by Ethan Wielt to secure the 1-2-3 for Ryan Greifeld. They send us to the bottom of the frame. Score still 3-0 Gorlocks. Ryan Hartz will start off the fourth. Wilkerson still on the mound. But there is some action in the pen after giving up 4 hits in the third, including a 3-run shot from Dalton Groves. The 1-0 drill to left and a nice diving catch from Jarius Edwards at short. It's 94 off the bat of Ryan. There's one gone.
Back-to-back plays by both team shortstops. Absolutely incredible catches.
Ethan Wielt will be up next. First one in there. Ethan reached on error his first time up. He's down the count, 0-2. Wilkerson looking for his second punch out. The 1-2. Another sharp hit at short. Off the glove, bobbled. Throw to first is still in time. Edwards able to maintain it. Record the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 0, second baseman, Talon Hutchings.
It's a tough play. It was 99 off the bat of Wielt. Two quick outs for Wilkerson as Talon Hutchings will be last chance on the inning. Talon was given a starting role right around when the Gorloks started playing conference games. He earned his spot, batting .377 in conference play, slugging over .600. The 2-1 is in there. He started 21 of 22 SLIAC games. Played in all 22 of them. So there's 2s across the board. Here's the pitch. Chopped off, foul. Went off his leg. Talon, like a few of these players, only a freshman. The Gorlock starting lineup. The 2-2. Chopped up Broadway. Backhanded at second. Throw to first will not be in time. There's no chance for the shortstop, Jarius Edwards, to make that play, unfortunately.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 1, Charlie.
And it's an infield single for Talon Hutchings to pass the baton off to Charlie Pellissier. Charlie made that fantastic play to end the fourth. As he nearly gets hit. A nice stop by McCoy. He was getting screened by Charlie at the plate. Keeps Hutchings over at first. It's a foul tip. It'll be interesting to see if Wilkerson is able to retire Charlie next inning. The Gorlocks will start with the 1-2-3. Got to wonder if Lyon will head to the bullpen. This will be their third time seeing Wilkerson. The top of the lineup especially tagging him. The Gorloks recorded 4 straight hits, the 1 through 4. The 2-1. Drilled, but a nice catch by Hahn at the hot corner. Given its name for a good reason. Wilkerson escapes unharmed as we head to the 5th inning. Score remains 3-0 Gorloks. Ryan Greifeld into his 5th inning of work. He'll face the 5, 6, 7 of the Scots order. Leading things off will be Cooper McCoy. Score over at Blackburn is 2-1 Spalding in the top of the 8th. We will continue to keep a close eye on that game, as that could shake things up over here. Again, if you're just joining, the scenario is as follows. If Webster wins just 1 game, then they will take home the conference. And assuming that Spalding wins theirs in either of those scenarios, Spalding will take home the conferences. There's a nice catch. A comebacker right at Greifeld, and he makes the snag.
The designated hitter, number 18, Slade Inman.
I was losing my words for a second, bedazzled by that play. As I was saying, Spalding will take home 2nd in the conference. Getting that first round bye, and Lyon will be stuck in 3rd, forced to do a play-in. But if the Scots are able to sweep, they'll manage to sneak in to that first round bye, giving Spalding the conference. So an interesting set going on here. As Inman is down in the count, 0-2. Here it comes. Just outside. Greifeld's already picked up 5 punch-outs, looking for a 6th. That one skips on the turf. Now the 2-2 to Inman. Curls inside. And the count is brought to full. A nice plate appearance from Slade Inman. Looking to make something of it. No one on, 1 out. Here's the payoff. Soft grounder over to second. Hudgings toss to first is in time. And there's 2 away.
After all the hot shots that we've seen in the past couple innings, it's nice to have a slow ground ball as a change of pace for
Slow things down
the
just a little bit.
infielders here.
There's 2 gone for Landon Swallow. First pitch to the second baseman. Does he go around? Yes, he does. The 0-1. Pop fly on the right side in foul ground. And will just be out of play into the first row of seats. With the netting across that right field line, there's no way to put your glove in the stands. Swallow still down in the count, 0-2. Greifeld looking for his 6th punch out, and he'll get it. It's another 1-2-3 for the southpaw as he sends us to the Gorloks batters. Gorloks still up 3-0. James Theodore, the leadoff man, taken to the plate in the bottom of the 5th. It's Wilkerson. Go 3rd time through the order against the Gorloks. That one nearly hits him. Teddy playing dodgeball in the box. We've seen Scott's warming up since the 3rd. Got to wonder how long the leash is for Jonah on the mound as there's a sharp grounder over to 3rd. Throw across the diamond is in time. Tyler Hahn off his back foot, making it look easy. And there's 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 9, Adam Mosier.
Up next, Adam Mosier. Drills one to left. That's just foul. And someone almost taking a ball off the kneecap there on the Gorloks bullpen. That's something I'll miss about this place. I love the open bullpens. Because whenever a foul ball is over there, they just scatter, go everywhere.
It is very fun to see.
You don't know which direction they're going to go either. Some hop over the fence towards the kid zone, the grass. Others run towards the bullpen mound.
Seen them run
some
into
even
fair
go to
territory.
Yeah, I was going to say some even go to fair territory.
And then some of them just sit there and don't move at all.
Yeah. The count 0-2 to Mosier. Here's the pitch. He drills that one deep to left center. A long run for Collins, getting under it at the warning track, and he makes the grab.
Now
A deep fly out
Number 13,
for Mosier.
catcher, Dalton Grove.
And there's 2 gone for Dalton Groves. Last chance on the inning. Tagged Wilkerson his last time up. Hitting a 3-run shot over that right field wall. It's been the only scoring play of the day for either team. But it may be just enough for the Gorlocks. As Greifeld has been scoreless through 5, giving up just 1 hit. The 2-1. Another one fouled off. Wilkerson has Groves in a 2-strike count. Would be a big K for Jonah. Here's the pitch. Taken up high. Groves has had the Scots pitching staff number all series. The payoff will be fouled into the net. Went 2 for 5 yesterday with a double. All 3 of his outs lineouts. Brought some fireworks in the 3rd. Full count pitch. A good take. An excellent eye at the plate as Groves puts himself on first.
Now batting for the Gorlocks, the designated hitter, number 8, Nick Wrobluski.
The baton handed off to Nick Wrobluski. Nick, last time up against Wilkerson, hit 100 off the bat for a single to left center. First one, take down low. That one laced up Broadway, and he'll get down for a base hit. Groves stays put at second, despite a bobble from Collins out in center. Webster goes station to station. Second hit of the day for Wrobluski.
The third baseman, number 19, Reed Hippas.
A 2-out rally forming for Webster. And McCoy will have a talk with his pitcher.
A little bit surprised that Lyon is not bringing in the arm in the bullpen right now in this situation.
Yeah, I assumed going into this inning, if he wasn't taken out, then he would have an extremely short leash. While he did retire Theodore and Mosier back-to-back at-bats, give up a walk and a base hit, and now Reed Hippas, who hit a homer yesterday off the Scots, steps up in a big spot. First pitch. Grounder up the middle, going to tag second, and that'll be all she wrote for the 5th. The Gorlocks leave 2 stranded. Score remains 3-0 Webster as we head to the 6th. Don't go anywhere. Edwards, who closed out the 5th, will step up to the plate in the 6th. And he starts it strong with a base hit up center. Second hit of the game for the Scots.
Center fielder, number 15, Caleb.
Now at the 9-hole, Caleb Collins will have a man aboard. It's the first foul tip. Edwards ranks 7th. Stole bases in conference play with 12. He's the only player with double-digit steals to not get caught once. So he's been very efficient on the paths. As Collins tried to lay down a bunt to the right side, but rolled about a foot foul. Now a 2-strike count. The pitch from Greifeld, taken away. And we saw this yesterday as well. He stays really close to first. Obviously, Greifeld, the southpaw, having a close eye on him as a lefty. Well, that may play a factor. It was the same case with Hunt on the mound. The 2-2 to Collins. Taken high. Caleb from 0-2 to full. Reels the count back. Here's the payoff. Fouled off a late duck from Marcotte in the on-deck circle. Almost hit him. Gorloks turned a few double plays yesterday. I'm sure they would love one right here. A slow looper out into right, and that'll find outfield grass. Perfect spot for the ball to land. It's back-to-back hits for the Scots. And they send it back to the top of the lineup with Eli Marcotte. So now the corner's playing in. Middle infield at double play depth. See what Eli does. First one, he shows bunt, places it down to the other side. Greifeld gloves it, and he tumbles. It's a bunt single for Eli Marcotte. And with no outs, there are ducks on the pond for Ashton Compton.
First baseman, number 14, Ashton Compton.
A huge momentum swing as the Lyon Scots threatening something here. As Coach BK will come out to the mound and talk with his pitcher. This year in conference play, Compton batting .372. Second in hits, right behind Cooper McCoy. And he's a tough cookie to crack. It's 15 walks and just 5 punch-outs. An interesting infield alignment. Hippis over at third, playing in the grass, playing deep at first is Wielt. First pitch will be in there for a strike. The 0-1. Just outside. Compton, the only qualified hitter with under double-digit strikeouts in conference play, as he takes a big hack at strike two. This would be a big-time punch-out for Greifeld. Bases juiced, no outs. Here's the 1-2. That one skied out of play. Gives the fan a scare there. Count stays the same. Here's the pitch. Just outside. It's near the same part of the plate as that first ball. Count stands at 2s. And another one in foul ground and out of play over at the Gorloks bullpen. Compton not going down without a fight. Best contact hitter on the team for the Scots. The 2-2. Good takeaway. Got to give him something to hit. Tying run is on the paths. Still with no outs. Here's the payoff. Could be a double play. Toss it 2 over to first. Is in time. A huge double play turned by the Gorloks as Lyon brings their first run across the plate. And you know the Gorloks will take that all day, night. But the inning's still not over. Running or taking off for home, but he stumbles back. And there's a failed check swing. Hippis has it. Throw to first is in time. A big escape for the Gorloks in Greifeld as they give up just 1 run with no outs and bases loaded. Score now 3-1 Gorloks as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Don't go anywhere.
Now leading off for Webster, number 27.
Ryan Hartz and the Gorloks trying to get that 1 run back The Scots cross one on the plate. First pitch to Ryan. Be fouled off. Despite everything, Wilkerson still on the mound into his 6th inning of work. The 0-1 is in there. Still only at 75 pitches. The 0-2 is given a ride to center. Collins nearly gets burned, but is able to back up and make the grab.
Definitely a good recovery there by Collins. It was almost like the home run that we saw earlier that Marcotte got burned on. Took a couple steps in. At that point, it was too late, but thankfully Collins able to recover from that.
The wind blowing out to center field. Jarius throws it to first in time. 1 pitch, 1 out for Ethan Wielt. There's 2 gone for Talon Hutchings.
Number 0, Talon Hutchings.
2 very fast outs. Just 4 pitches needed as Wilkerson looks for a 1-2-3. The 0-1. Sky high into center field. Collins calls everyone off, and he makes the catch. 6 pitches and 3 outs for Jonah Wilkerson. Sends us to the top of the 7th. Score remains 3-1 Webster. Tyler Hahn stepping up in the 7th as Greifeld continues his work. Limited the damage in the 6th after giving up 3 base runners to start the inning. Just 1 crossing the plate on a double play. The 1-1 is just low. Greifeld currently standing at 86 pitches, but no action in the bullpen. But we've seen Greifeld pitch into the 130s, 140s. A 2-2 count for Hahn. Here it comes. Grounded up the middle. No one playing in. And it's another single for Tyler Hahn and the Scots. Gone 2 for 3. So far, the only Scot to have a multi-hit game, and he's gotten it in both matches. And another dangerous hitter up in Cooper McCoy. Still looking for his first hit of the game. The 1-0 taken well away. Able to find the zone. Some shade rolling over Arsenal BG Ballpark. Sun coming in and out today. It's a nice stop by Groves, a diving catch behind the dish. Doesn't allow Hahn to advance, but McCoy in a hitter's count himself. The 3-1. A good take. And once again, the first 2 runners are on for the Scots. It's Greifeld's first walk of the day. We'll have another mound visit from Coach BK. Seeing our first arms warm up in the bullpen on the Gorlock side. Once again, Webster just needs to win 1 this afternoon. And you know they'd love to win that first, so they can start a lot of seniors in the second. Just seeing now that Spalding won their match by a score of 2-1. So they clinch a first-round bye, as there's a bunt. Only play will be at first. They get the out there. That pushes both runners over. Tying run in scoring position now.
The second baseman, number 3, Landon Swallow.
So Landon Swallow will step up to the plate. Has a chance to make up for today's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. This is his 3rd time seeing Greifeld. Swallow has struck out 5 times over the series, but he puts one in play over to third. Hippis puts it at first, and he brings in a run. It's a good time to put a ball in play. And now it's a 1-run ball game. Last chance on the inning will be Jarius Edwards. You still have that tying run in scoring position. You see the corners playing in, expecting a bunt from Edwards. Proven to be speedy. First pitch. Takes a cut and he tips it into the mitt. The 0-1. Also in there. Greifeld up in the count, 0-2. Trying to send it back to the batters. Here's the pitch. Lace to right field, a long run for Mosier, but he gets there. A nice track from Adam Mosier out and right. And the Gorloks limit the damage to 1, but it's a one-run ball game as we head to the 7th inning stretch. Score 3-2 Gorloks. The Gorloks would love some insurance right now. Just a one-run ball game as Pellissier sends one over to third. Hahn toss it to first in time. A hot shot over to the hot corner. Hahn continuing to get it done.
The center fielder, number 11, James Theodore.
And it's back to the top of the lineup with James Theodore. First pitch. It's in there. Theodore will be capping off what's been an excellent season. Very likely taking home the SLIAC batting title. Came into this one batting .469 in conference play as he sends one sky high into right field. Should be an easy one, and the catch is made. Two quick outs for Wilkerson. If you remember, Wilkerson had guys warming up for him in the third, and he stayed in this whole time. 1 out away from going 7 innings strong. He's given up just 2 hits since the third. He has Mosier down the count, 0-2. Trying to keep this inning going. Here's the pitch to Mosier. Hits him. Another hit by pitch for Adam Mosier.
Now batting for Webster.
Marking his 19th of the season.
Dalton Grove.
13th in conference play. And it looks like that'll be the day for Jonah Wilkerson after going 6 2/3 innings. Gave up a 3 spot in the third, but has been so solid since. So the Scots will turn to the bullpen. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Back underway. Dalton Groves at the plate facing Thomas Irwin of the Scots as he shows bunt, pulls it back. Throw down to second is not in time. Mosier with his 19th stolen base in conference play, his second of the game, putting himself in scoring position, and he'll be running on contact with 2 outs. The 1-0 is in there. Irwin has been very solid in conference play. Through 16 1/3 innings, he's pitched to a tune of a 1.65 ERA and 12 punch-outs. As Groves sends one high in the air, should be playable, and it is. So the Scots put up another 0 spot as it remains a 1-run ball game heading into the 8th. Don't go anywhere. Greifeld into his 8th inning of work, facing the 9-1-2 of the Scots order. Leading things off is Caleb Collins. Shows bump, first pitch, fouls it off. As he pulls back and loads up. Greifeld, his last 2 innings, started off each frame, giving up multiple base runners. I'm sure he'd love to start with a clean slate. As the count is 0-2 on Collins. Here's the pitch. Shows bump, but pulls it back. See if he intends on bunting with 2 strikes. The 1-2. A good take. Collins is 1 for 2 on the day with a strikeout. Would love to start a rally here. The pitch. He won't do it as Greifeld picks up a backwards K.
Greifeld, even at 100-plus pitches, is still throwing some heat.
His 7th punch out of the day as he goes 4th time through the order against Lyon. The leadoff man, Eli Marcotte, stepping up. First pitch is fouled off. Webster pitching staff will have to face the core of the Scots order at least one more time. The 0-1, chop to the left side, a nice glove by Reed. Throw to first is in time. A good charge on the ball by Reed Hippis. Puts 2 outs on the board for Webster.
Even the infielders are getting into the hat losing action.
No hats are safe. There's 2 gone for Ashton Compton. First pitch taken away. Another one in there. Earlier, Greifeld gave Compton just his 6th strikeout in conference play. As he gets fooled on that pitch and is down the count 1-2. Ryan will try to sit down the side and send it back to the batters. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Throw to first will be in time. And a masterclass inning from Ryan Greifeld as the Scots have 3 outs to score at least 1 run, but not before the Gorloks batters get one more chance to put up some insurance. We will be right back. The Gorloks looking for some much-wanted insurance in the 8th as they hold a 1-run lead over the Scots, and Wroblewski will start him off with a base hit to left. That's his 3rd hit of the day. Back-to-back 3-hit games. He is 6 for 8 against the Scots, and it looks like we'll have a pinch runner for him. Coming out is Jonah Taylor. Taylor, one of the seniors being celebrated today, as Wroblewski gets a standing ovation heading off the field. Reed Hippis coming up now. First pitch, grounded foul. A good block by Jensen in the pen. It's only Jensen and another guy out there. I don't know who that is. Runner takes off, but it gets past. It was a fake steal. Likely fooled McCoy. Taylor will take his base. Taylor made. There's a runner in scoring position now for Hippis.
I see what you did there.
I'm proud of it. Now the corner's playing very shallow, especially over at first. See Compton playing halfway in. The 1-1 showing bunt, but pulling it back. Wind's still blowing out to center today. The 2-1 runner takes off. There's no throw down. As McCoy had to get past Hippis in the box. Didn't hesitate, just held out the bunt. So now an insurance run just 90 feet away. All infielders playing in on Hippis. No outs, man on third. The 2-2. Grounded over to short. That'll hold the runner at 3. And a big out for the Scots.
Now batting for the Gorloks, the left fielder, number 27, Ryan Hartz.
So the infield will keep their same positions for Ryan Hartz. Hartz can put some lift on a ball. Still a sacrifice opportunity. See what he does here. First pitch. Pickoff attempt. Now the first pitch to Hartz. He shows a late bunt and it was a suicide squeeze, but thankfully it was foul tipped into the glove. Taylor was dead to rights. But the at-bat continues. The 0-1. No bunt shown. And a nice block behind the dish by McCoy. He hasn't let much get past him. Infield all still playing in. Another pickoff attempt as Taylor retreats. Irwin, a righty, has a good eye on Jonah at third. Despite playing in, Hahn is pretty close to the bag. The 1-1, a pitch out. Ethan Wielt stands on deck for the Gorloks. Be interesting to see what happens if Hartz gets to a hitter's count. The 2-1, he puts down a bunt, but it rolls just foul. He reached for the skies to place that one down. It was almost perfect. So the count is now 2-all. We've seen the Gorloks try bunting with 2 strikes. Let's see if they do it again. Hartz loads up and he deals as he sends one deep to center field. That'll be well deep enough to score the 4th run of the game for Webster as Taylor tags up, and an excellent AB from Ryan Hartz as he gets a round of applause, as well as Taylor coming back to the dugout.
First baseman, number 30, Ethan
It was a great job from Hartz to be able to stay in the fight, place down a couple bunts that didn't stay fair, but in the end it worked into account to where he was able to get a good pitch.
The Gorloks will try to steal another run with 2 outs as Ethan Wielt comes up to the plate with a blank slate. The 1-0 is in there. And as we head into the 9th, you got to wonder who's going to come out to pitch. Maybe Greifeld or Carter. Question will be answered shortly. Wielt down the count 1-2. Here's the pitch. A good take. He does not go around, despite the appeal. Wilt still looking for his first hit on the day. Here's the 2-2. He stays alive. Count stays the same. Another 2-2 pitch. Laces it up the middle, off the bag, and it gets into the outfield. An unfortunate play for Landon Swallow at second, who had to wait for that ball, and it took an awkward bounce.
Batting now for the Gorloks.
I'll be ruled a single
Talon Hutchings.
for Ethan Wilt. And the show goes on for Talon Hutchings. Talon 1 for 4 today. Here's the first pitch, taken low and away. Over the full season, Hutchings has sent 3 over the wall for a homer. See if he can make it a 4th. Pops that one up in foul ground. Lands right on top of the dugout. Wind now blowing out to left. Still in the hitter's favor. As Irwin brings it to another 2-strike count. Here's the pitch. In the turf, caught halfway down. Back pick will not be in time. Wilt was about halfway down the line when he decided to retreat. Scots have only struck out 1 Gorlock batter today, trying to make it a second. The 2-2. Talon not going down without a fight. Here's the delivery. Runner takes off sky high into right. Could be in trouble. And it falls. Wilt is being waved around. Play at the plate is not in time. A 2-out RBI double from Talon Hutchings makes it 5-2 Gorlocks.
And Kellen, that was placed perfectly where it needed to be. That one just finding no man's land right there in right field, just behind first base. And it allows the Gorlocks to get a little bit more insurance here.
We were talking about how shallow the right fielder Marcotte was playing on the homer from Dalton Groves, but I think he's been playing deeper since then. And he was just a step away from making the catch. It was a nice effort. But that one able to fall and give the Gorlocks another insurance run on the inning. Charlie Pellissier up to the plate now. The 0-1 is fouled off. Charlie's looking for his first hit of the series. He's made some nice defensive plays at short. He's down the count, 0-2. Here's the pitch. Good takeaway. Hutchings will be running off the crack of the bat. Hit to the outfield could score him. The 1-2. Another takeaway. Charlie's had some solid contact throughout this game. His last time up was a sharp grounder to Hahn over at third. That was corralled and throw to first. The 2-2 is swung on and missed for strike three. Irwin picks up the K, but the damage has been done. A Ryan Hart sac fly and an RBI double from Talon Hutchings makes it 5-2 Gorloks as they are just 3 outs away from securing the regular season title. We will be right back. Coach BK calling for Ryan Greifeld to go the distance as he faces the heart of the Scots order, the 3-4-5, starting with Braden Bramlett. His first pitch can't find it. Gorloks do have a man warming up in the pin. Here's the 2-0. That one finds the zone. Bramlett eyeing his first hit of the day. He's 0 for 3. Walk works just as well. Hitters count now as he fouls it off. Greifeld brings it to full. Bramlett crowds the plate. That's why he's the conference leader in hit by pitches with 19. Here's the payoff. He stays alive. So came into the series as the conference leader in on-base percentage at .594. The 3-2 is sky high into left. A long run for Theodore. He gets under it and makes the grab. A nice route by James Theodore.
Third baseman, number 28, Tyler Hahn.
One out for Tyler Hahn. It's been a thorn in the Gorloks side. It's 4 for 6 on the series. That ball will be out of play. It's the only Scott in either game to record a multi-hit match. He's done it in both. The 1-1. That one drilled to right. Mosier getting under it, makes the catch. 2 quick outs for Greifeld. The Gorloks just 1 out away. It's Cooper McCoy steps up to the plate with no one on, 2 outs in a 3-run ball game. They need to get something started. He takes one away. McCoy also eyeing his first hit. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. He's the only man Greifeld's walked in today's match. Already finds himself up 2-0. Pushes one down the gut for a strike. Bringing it now 2-1. Also in there, the same spot. And the fans starting to get on their feet. Count 2-all to McCoy. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And the Gorlocks take home the SLIAC regular season title with a 5-2 victory over Lyon College. A complete game for Ryan Greifeld. Seals Senior Day here at Arsenal BG Ballpark, but we still got one more to go. Stay tuned. 45 minutes. We'll be right back for Game 3 of this set. My name's Kellen Furmanek.
I'm Matt Rumping.
And have an amazing day.